Hello guys, it's March 17th, 2017. Um, Recently it's been pretty wet, um, but the temperature has been in the upper 40s, lower 50s, so it's been relatively warm. And I'll show you the garden right now. Um, don't think there's anything really new here. I don't know what the Venus flytrap is doing, but seems like it's not doing well, maybe? Let me see. I don't know. I think the older plant is dying, but then I think the newer plants, like the smaller ones, are kind of taking over. I could be wrong though. And then the crocus flowers are emerging now finally. Here's a purple one, there's a purple one, and then that one that's kind of stuck in there. This one that's kind of stuck too. I think it's a white flower, but then the 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 stamen are already out. It's kind of weird, but yeah. The crocus is flowering now. Pretty cool and pretty. And then the hyacinth is getting huge. And then the flower is definitely coming up. The leaves are getting pretty huge. The hydrangea, as you can see, this flower is dead. But I think this flower is still alive, so we're gonna see some nice flower. Oh, a lot actually. We're gonna see a lot of flower from this one. I'm very excited actually. But yeah, this one is coming up too. And then the saffron crocus is still here. The end of the leaves are getting a little yellow, so could be going dormant, I'm not sure. And then the raspberry, as you can see, it's definitely coming up, the leaves. And then this one, there's more over here, and then this one right here, you can see. But then I don't think I've seen, oh, the other the other canes are doing something too. See that, right? I think there's something going on over here too. So yeah, they're all coming up pretty well. Lily of the Valley. Let's see. Oh, the other the pink variety is coming up too. Right there. And then the white variety is right here. Yeah, I only see one for now, right there. And then the pink variety, there's two buds right there. So yeah, it's going very well. Blueberry is kind of coming up too. I think those are actually flower buds. They're all at the end of the stem. It's interesting. Strawberries still look the same, pretty much. Snowdrop getting bigger and bigger every day. The leaves are pretty still. So yeah, and then the seed is right here for this one. Clover looks the same. There's some black dots. I confirmed it this week through Google search. It's like some fungus. I tried applying some sulfur and neem oil. Doesn't really help, but I'm just gonna like let it because it says it's going to be more it affects the plants during the colder and wetter weather, so when it warms up I think it's gonna go away. And then The other bulb plants are doing well too. As you can see, there's more coming up in this area. Right there, there's one, and then there's one over here, and there's more over here. As you can see, the flower is coming up too, right there. Little purple pink flower over there. Snowdrop still coming up. Not sure if it's gonna flower though. And then this one, the flower is coming up too, right there. You can see. There should be more flowers. Can't really tell though, but yeah, they're all coming up pretty well. And then I believe this one I saved from last year. I believe it's Black Eye Susan, but we'll see. What else? This one, the checker lily. Is it checker lily? Yeah, white checker lily. Still here. This tulip's still here too. These lilies are coming up, as you can see. A lot of them. I mentioned it last week already, so I'm not gonna talk about this. But yeah, there's a lot of them. Summer snowflakes. Yeah, a lot of new plants, which is awesome. This grape hyacinth, it's a different variety from the one I had, and it's doing pretty well. The flower color is very pretty. Hold on, I think okay, that's probably nothing, but yeah. And then what else? Rhubarb, as you can see, it's getting bigger. Oh, that's a flower bud right there. This is the rhubarb flower. I'll show you the rhubarb flower when this come up, but yeah, that's definitely a flower stuck. Not sure if that's a flower. I think this is a flower too. I'm not quite sure. I'll show it to you. Right there. Right there too. There's a lot of leaves, and the leaves for rhubarbs are huge. Let's see, asparagus, I don't see anything yet. Yeah, nothing yet. Blueberry, pretty much the same as the other plants. Flowers at the end of the stems and stuff. Hydrangea is coming up too. A lot of new growth all over the plants. And then all the flowers are coming up too. Right here you can see one. Yeah, a lot of new growth. And this grape hyacinth is still flowering. Still, yeah, more flower coming up still. Very pretty. They smell very nice too. And let's see, the tulip is doing very well too. The leaves are coming up. I'm gonna move them to a sunnier, to a brighter area. Yeah, I don't see the flower buds yet, but as you can see, there's a lot of tulip leaves. I like the color though. The green is very pretty. And then the daffodil is doing well too. Right here. All of them is right here. The flower right here. They're all coming up. Now, what else? As you can see, the lavender, you can definitely see growths, right? This a little greener area over here, all over the plants. Those are new growth. So yeah, everything is growing now, which is awesome. And then the rosemary, the same thing. There's a lot of new growth over the stems and stuff. This pine tree still looks the same. And then for the indoor garden, this peacock plant is doing very well. As you can see, a lot of new leaves have come up. Right here, right there, and then there's another one over here. So yeah, it's good. I wanted to kind of populate this pot so it looks fuller. This fern is doing very well too. As you can see, this new leaf is coming up right here. Not sure how this one is doing. It looks like it's dying, but I'm not sure. I need to repot this and give it some more water, I think. And then this orchid is doing well. As you can see, the flower is coming up. Yeah. And then this orchid is doing well too. And the seed I planted, I think last Sunday, or technically this Sunday, which is less than a week ago, has already germinated. As you can see, this is the cypress vine. They're all germinated, and I have to replant them in like actual soil and move them outside or something. And then this one, I believe, is the catnip. Yeah, catnip. All of the seeds are germinating as well. As you can see, there's green over there everywhere. So I have to transplant these as well. The poppy has germinated as well all over the place, so I would have to transplant these as well. And I believe artichoke is germinating too. As you can see, it's kind of like bulging over there and over there too. So I would have to transplant them soon too. But I don't know. It's still kind of cold outside, and I don't know where to transplant them yet. Probably gonna do it this Saturday or Sunday, but I will have to think about it. Other than that, this fern is doing well. Spider plant, same thing. This tree recovering. Succulents look sad. Orchid area. Orchid still healthy. Flower still here. Very interesting. How long has this flower been here? At least 3 months, right? I don't know. I'll have to go back and look, but yeah, flower is still here. All of the other orchid are doing well too. You can see new leaves are coming up from this one. This one is doing well too. New plants over there. This orchid is doing well too. Flower over here. Hopefully it's gonna open though. Yeah, right here. What else? This fern is doing well too. Yeah, nothing too much indoor. Well, most of it is from the seeds germinating. Yeah, and then outdoor there's just a lot of new growth.